Hi there, this is Milt from Milt's Precision Collision. Today's video that we're going to be doing is going to show you how we do some color matching for paint, as well as mixing and preparing for the paint process. So what we're doing right here is we're polishing a spot on the vehicle. We use a color camera to actually take photos of the paint, and the color camera actually creates the formula that we use most of the time. We can also use the color chips, but the camera is a lot more accurate. So right there is the color camera that you see, and we're putting that over the polished spot that we did on the paint, and it takes 3 photos of the actual color of the car. And there's the third picture being taken right there. So after that's done, we go over to our paint computer and we plug that camera in, and we go down through and we choose the color. Right there's the red that we want, and that camera is going to produce a formula that we can actually mix. And as you can see right here, the computer's going through all of its formulation that it needs to do. This next picture, you'll see a picture on the left and the picture on the right. The picture on the left is the actual color of the car. The picture on the right is the formula that the camera picked. And right here is the amount of paint that I want to mix for the job. And so I'm choosing however many ounces, 20 ounces or so. And I hit OK, and that's how much red that I'll be mixing for the job. I'm entering customer information right now into the computer, because that's all stored, so we can go back and see if we ever need to mix that color again, or actually the total cost of the materials. So right here, I'm actually going over to the mixing room. That formula goes on the screen in the mixing room as well, and we're going to start mixing color right here. As you can see on that scale, 193 grams of the first toner. You see the scale going down, and once that gets to 0, that's where we want to be for that toner, and then we'll go to the next toner. And if you run out of a toner, you just shake the new one and take the top off the old one and put it on, and go right back to pouring paint again. So as you can see, some colors, this one here looks like 6 toners. Some have 12, depending on the color, but they're all done the same way. The computer tells you which toner to add, how much to add, and it just goes down one after another. As you can see, we're pouring some black here right now into that color. As you can see in this, there's 3 reds, a black, and a white that make up this actual red. So it's not surprising to see several colors to create one color. It could be reds, yellows, silvers, but yeah, they're all part of this one color. The last thing we're adding is a reducer. And once it's all mixed, we put it on the shaker and shake it for 10 minutes or so. Let it all mix good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a spray out panel, a test panel, so that we can see how close our color is. So I'm going into the booth right now. Make sure that you always have your respirator on, turn the booth on, get that overspray filtered out and away from you. And we're going to put 3 coats of this on just to get coverage, make sure that our coverage is adequate. And that would be our 3rd coat. We obviously let it flash between coats, let it dry. And there's what we have when we're all said and done. And that's how we mix and color check all of our paints. And as I said, this camera, like I said, it's a $12,000 camera, so it works pretty good, better than the human eye. Thanks for watching our video. We'll have more to come.